20 days, 20 days for this shit. 20 days for this shit. It is truth. Guys, come on. We are Juventus. We are Juventus. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. All the excuses of the world, I don't care about the result of today. It's not how 1-1 how. I see a lot of the referee. We don't care about the referee. We played not as Juventus. That's the first thing that I will say. Then for the red card, for the VAR, whatever, we can find all the excuses that we want. But we first look at ourselves. Before speaking about the referee, before speaking about Crotone, before speaking, let's look at ourselves. Scandalous. Unorganized, no ideas, Bernardeschi. I don't know what he's still doing here. He wanted to stay at Juventus. Show that you are staying at Juventus. Ciao, Marco. Thank you. Thank you. Referee was an Inter fan and the VAR team was from Naples. Midfield should have done better, but Pirlo, why select 2 under 23s, Portanova and Frabotta? Oh my God. Marco, we talk in the halftime about Portanova and Frabotta. Why? Because we have nobody else. Ronaldo is not there. McKennie is not there. Then you have a lot of players that did international travels. And I will tell you guys, Frabotta and Portanova, and especially Frabotta, it's not under 23 anymore. Eh? We decided not to buy a left back. We went for Frabotta. So Frabotta is first team player. Portanova is in the Champions League list. So they are part of the team. They are part now. Is it enough for Juventus? We are Juventus. We are not Genoa. We are not Sampdoria. We are not, I don't know, with all the respect. We are Juventus. So is it enough? Quality players. Absolutely. With a bright future ahead of them. Absolutely. And you know, I always try to see the positives, but today it's difficult, guys. It's really difficult to see the positives today. And I will complain later about the referee because, yes, it was not okay. But we know it, guys. We know it, okay? What were the words of Agnelli 2 days ago? He said, there are all the people are surrounding Juventus, waiting and hoping for us to lose. The 3-0 that we received versus Sampdoria, guys, versus Napoli, the 3-0, we will pay it. We will pay it at any possible occasion. We will pay it. 3 games that we played, 2 red cards, 2 penalties. I totally agree with Mo. We had to win regardless, totally. Because we can see 2 things. We can find the excuses, and there are a lot of excuses. 2 penalties, 2 red cards. We can see whatever. But today, we had to win. Even with 10 men, we had to win today. No excuses about that. I'm really angry. And then we will analyze when I cool down a bit. But I made myself beautiful. I shaved my head. I shaved my beard for this. I made myself beautiful for my beloved Juventus. And then I see this shit show. Because it's shit show. First half, 20 minutes, not organized at all. Players were, I told it, running like chicken without head around the field, without positions. Then we started slightly to play better. Luckily, versus Crotone. Luckily, with a player of 80 million euro Arthur with one that potentially is 60 million euro, Chiesa, we start to play better. Then second half, disaster. Even when we were with 11 men, it was even worse than with 10, because the first 10 minutes, Crotone was destroying us, guys. 11 versus 11. No, there is no talk about referee. Referee was good, was not good, was fair, was not fair, interfan, whatever. No, they were destroying Juventus. It's a bit exaggerated. Bianconeri, worst. I don't know, because we have excuses to talk about. It's true. Pirlo is not having the ideal situation of any possible coach. He's not having the best ideal easy situation, because he didn't had the preseason to work with his team. He received last minute players like Morata, like Chiesa. Guys, Colin, you are crazy, Colin. You are crazy. Thank you, but you're crazy. I know what you do that. I know. But thank you. Thank you, Colin. But guys, disaster. I don't know you, but disaster. This is not worth of Juventus, okay? And I continue with the excuses for Pirlo, because he has no preseason, last minute players that came like Chiesa, Morata was not there for so long. Then international break, then COVID is for all the teams. And Milan was able to win without Ibrahimovic, because they have 12 on 12, okay? They decided to go and to trust Pioli, a trainer that is now working for a long time with Milan. He knows the players. Pirlo is new. This time he had no players to train with, and that's why he trusted the player that he saw every day in training. So it makes sense. But mistakes, because he had not a lot of tools to work with. But those people, they were not showing what he asked. They were not showing, and I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off with Bernardeschi. He didn't play long, but you change Kulusevski that maybe was tired because he played with Sweden. I'm okay with that. You have Bernardeschi. You pay 4.5 million a year, I believe, so you have to let him play. But the guy is, every time he's controlling the ball, he's giving it back like 50 meters behind to start again. What are you doing? This is not how you will reconquer my heart. You have a heart. You are out of my heart, Bernardeschi. You're out. You want to stay? I want to give you that trust. I want to tell you, Bernardeschi, we start from zero again. I give you a chance to enter my black and white heart again. But not like that. Not like that. Marco is saying, I expect more from Pirlo. I want more. We all want more. Huh? Pirlo's fault. Why do you play him? Bernardeschi, oh my God. We agree. I believe that we all agree. Bernardeschi play like a defensive fullback. Absolutely, Mario. Absolutely. So if the idea is to play Bernardeschi instead of Alexandro or Frabotta, why not? But in that position, guy, what are you doing? What are you doing? I was so frustrated because it was difficult, okay? We knew it was really difficult. Then we start to create glimpses of offensive possibilities. The guy take the ball, he give it back 50 meters like 3 times in a row. And it's not Bernardeschi, guys, it's the team. The team was bad. And I can forgive Portanova, absolutely. First real game with Juventus. He received the trust of his trainer. Not easy for a game like that. At the end, he even had some occasions. It was not great. After 60 minutes, 55 minutes, I believe, he was subbed. Fine for me. It's okay. It's not a good game, but cool enough to wait Juve progress. Hope we are getting better. Those kind of comments, they make me see again the positive side, absolutely. But my chair, guys, is red. I have 3 colors I want to show you what I want to do this season with the chair. I have 3 colors, okay? I have the green when we win, I have the blue when we equalize, and I have the red when we lose. and then I have the disco effect. I can do whatever, the disco effect like this. But normally I should put blue, but this for me, guys, it's not working. Yeah, for me it's a defeat. It's a defeat, guys. It's a defeat. Please stop the prediction video. Stick with the rest of the format. Maybe, maybe. Morata, 4 players on him, no foul. I agree. Caden, I agree with you. Um, what a disaster performance. Disaster. I saw no ideas. I saw no football. I'm tired, guys. If I have to wait 20 days, I'm really tired to see those performances. And it's Saturday, yeah? So it means that tomorrow I have to spend all my Sunday because, the COVID situation and everything. So I'm at home. I'm in kind of lockdown in Belgium. I cannot do whatever I want. I will stay here. I will cry all day because we play really bad. Hey, look, it's clear. It's clear. You have 11 players. Play the position of the player. Chiesa, he was here at a certain moment. Frabotta, he was not here. Wait, Frabotta, he was here. Voila. Here, Frabotta. I didn't saw him. Where was Frabotta? I don't know, guys. This is a disaster. Oh my God. Chiesa, come on. Is it a red for Chiesa? Yes, it's a red because he leave his foot. But it's not, if Portanova, if Frabotta, if they make a red card like that, you forgive because they don't have the experience. The guy, Chiesa, he played 150 games in Serie A. He scored already 34 goals. You cannot make mistakes like that. You cannot. You don't leave your foot. And yeah, you see, even Morata, guys, because we're speaking the referee, and Mo is saying harsh red card. Guys, no. Look at the face of Morata just after. He's like, he knows. And the VR, guys, the VR is the VR. A lot of people wanted the VR to have transparency. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, but VR is VR. If the foot is over the line, it's over the line. I believe, what game was it in Premier League? I think Liverpool, they had the same thing, with the VR just for one millimeter, but it's VR, guys. So we can complain whatever we want, but it's VR. Dybala, he was not ready. He was not ready. If he was ready, he started the game. Okay, instead of Chiesa that is really out of Juventus. He only trained yesterday, so he was not ready. He could have played if we were winning 3-0. If the chair was green, we would have played with the Dybala to let him gain some minutes. But with that, who do you change, guys? He's not there. Do you want to risk Dybala in a game like that? Disaster. VR killing the game. This is a big discussion, guys. But okay, what do we need? What do we need to come out of that? Don't blame. I'm not blaming Chiesa, Subrajit. I'm not blaming Chiesa. I'm just saying a fall like that, you are not allowed to do it. You are not allowed to do a foul like that. If you are an experienced Serie A player, you can't. You can't, because it will be a red. If you break the leg of the player, or if you just touch the leg. And Bonucci, I see a lot of comments about Bonucci, guys. Bonucci, yeah, he caused the penalty. You can give the penalty. You cannot, because he touched, it's for a milliseconds that you touch the ball. So I don't want to blame Bonucci that much. Demiral played well. He saved our ass a lot of time. But Ninib, ciao Ninib, he's saying, and thank you. He's saying we should have taken the chance and won today. Let's take the positive stuff from the match with us and focus on the next matches. Learn from our mistakes. This season is long. Forza Juve. Look, I love positivity, guys. I need your positivity because sometimes it's difficult. After the game, I react because I'm Sicilian. I have emotions. Sometimes what I'm saying is totally not correct. I need to sleep on it. But tell me, what are the positives of today? What are the positives? For me, the one of the positives are that this guy, Demiral, he he showed that he can play on the left also. I was doubting about that. I was not sure about that. I believed he could play only on the right or in the center because it's also a mystery. Yeah? Seeing him playing with three-man defense, he did great. He did great. You see that he still has that power. He was not, the guy is not tired. He played with Turkey. He did a lot of great games. He's not tired. He played 90 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. He's giving a lot of pressure. He's careful. He saved us. Mo is saying Demiral is a real deal. Absolutely. So this is for me one of the positive notes that we can play with Danilo that didn't do a bad performance. Danilo, Demiral, and if you are complaining about this guy, soon we will have soon. And this is how you write it, guys. De Licht. Can be. This can be the defense guy if you want to play like Pirlo. This can be a defense. Aggressivity, pressing, young. We don't have the mistakes of Bonucci anymore. That can be a solution. I don't know what you if you agree with me or not. Can this be the solution? Danilo Delic Demiral? I would never have thought about that, but Danilo is not doing bad. Huh? He's not doing bad. I preferred, yes, I have to say, until the crazy fall. Until the crazy fall, it was not bad. It was not bad. It was probably one of the best on the field. But then that crazy fall, like Rabiot did versus with Roma, I believe. Yeah, it was with Roma. We cannot do those kind of things. No Ronaldo, no party. I believe, guys, let's be honest, huh? If we had a normal team, and now we are speaking about Alexandro, Dybala, Rabiot from the start, maybe, or not even, but Dybala, Alexandro, maybe De Ligt. If you are missing three big players there, Quadrado or Chiesa that already played a few games, we would have won this game, probably. Quite sure about it. We would have won. So Ronaldo, you don't need Ronaldo to win versus Crotone, guys. Huh? But the problem is that we played with a team, like I said in the halftime. We play with a team that, for me, when I looked at the team, I was looking at the team in international break. When you have those nice young players and you say, oh, I will discover who is Portanova, who is De Sciglio, who is De Sceglie, who is Giovinco. This was the formation we played with today. Michel, thank you. Thank you. Michel is one of my best friend from South Africa. And the relation with Michel started because of the channel. So I want to thank all the people, and probably I cannot read all the messages, but I want to thank really all the people here. Why? Because Michel, if I know him today, is thanks to the channel. And really thank you for your friendship and all the people that writing in the Telegram group. We are so much laughing, doing jokes, and it's really nice. So thank you for the community. That makes me positive after disgusting game of today. And Michelle is writing, my friend, we are all angry and most of all disappointed, but it's not fino alla fine for nothing. Juve will find a way. It is still early and it's not how you start, but how you finish. PS, I love the score prediction. Don't change. I will not change the score prediction, guys. Why? Because at the end, the score prediction is something that I want to have you guys from the chat giving you the possibility to come on board to talk for 10 minutes about Juve without big preparation, just feeling and create even more that contact. So I hope to have one day Michel or Marco Genovese that I will pin his comment, or Eamon or Shivam or the central scrutinizer. I want to have all of you, so I will keep that. And I totally agree. We are starting as a diesel. Let's give Pirlo some time. Let him give some time. You know, no Pirlo, no party. I still trust in him. I still trust in Pirlo. Let's give him some time. But after today, it's hard, guys. It's hard. And then we have Marco saying Inter lost June 1 point. We have Ronaldo, De Ligt, Chiellini, Dybala, Chesney, Alexandro, Ramsey is missing. Ramsey. Crotone scored a penalty, 10 men to 9 transition. Look, if there was one comment after another that could give me again some positivity and calm me down, you see, I am already a bit more relaxed, and now we'll try to analyze what mistakes we did. Those are the comments. So absolutely yes. And then there was another comment that I probably missed. I will try to find it, from Abai. Thank you, Abai. Really, missing 7 8 starters from today 11. It's true. Can't judge Pirlo or team based on upon today. Let's give Pirlo time to get our best 11. Look, you're you know what I will do. You know what I will do. You're convincing me, guys. I will not put it in green because we will not exaggerate neither. That you transform the chair from red to blue. So let's see the positives also. It's true, but come on, guys. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's difficult. Someone was saying 3-5-2 is not a solution. It's a hybrid 3-5-2. Do you trust Pirlo? Absolutely yes. Yes, I trust him because of all the reason I just mentioned. I say that Pirlo, he needs also some time. He didn't have the opportunity that everyone had, to start working with his team. So he needs time. I hope that his time will be enough. That's what I hope. That we don't need too much time because the other ones are running. I don't believe that Milan will keep that pace. But positivity, guys, positivity can make miracles. Paolo, my Freddy Mon Amour, is saying we were unlucky today. Yes, I got red when we were again pressing well. I'm not concerned for the future. Guys, you are making me, looking really bad, because I'm super angry. I was ready to break the another furniture of the house. I don't know if you were following the channel in 1920, but I broke the sofa of my house, and actually it was because Ronaldo scored. I was not even angry. Now I was ready to break something else, but now I feel guilty because I see positive after positive after positive, and yeah. But we have another guy, Joel. Ciao, Joel. I want to say hello to our friend Joel, because Joel, and you can see the face of Joel. Joel is someone on the channel. He has nothing else to do. He has nothing else to do to follow the channel and to speak bad about Juve. Say that we are copying the style of Atalanta. Looks like Atalanta has a copyright on his playing style. Juve is merda. Turin's finest is because we love Torino. Blah 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 blah. Only negativity. So ciao, Joel. I don't know. If you have nothing else to do in your life than going in a Juve channel to say that Juve is merda, it's up to you. But I'm sorry, we are 400 people here, and now we can put a face on someone that is putting the dislike every morning. How sad is your life to wake up in the morning and the first thing that you do is going on my channel, GJustjuve. You go on my channel, you see my face, and I'm not the most beautiful man on earth. You see my face and you write negativity. How sad is your life, Joel? But I wanted to say hello to you so that people know also who you are. Ciao, Joel. Ciao, Chris. Real and Barca lost with full team versus Cadiz and Getafe. Absolutely, Chris. Absolutely. Uh, it's not easy. Yeah, let's think about it. It's not easy. It's not easy. We have COVID. Unpredictable moments are ahead. We don't know. We don't know. And then we have Gio. Thank you, Gio, saying Morata is settling into the team. He will become a champion again. Big teams always struggle after international break. It's true. And I have to say, you remember I said my favorite one from the one available, guys, was Dzeko. Suarez for the name. I was not convinced about Alvaro Morata. Today made a great impression on me again. A great impression, and it's a guy I know how he is. Huh? He's Libra. He's born in October. The guy, he has his ups and downs, but for him, the mental is super important. Super important. So scoring goals, feeling important is super important for him. He made a great impression how he was playing today, and that will help us. Absolutely yes. I'm really sad that we will not be able to see Chiesa. um, we will not see Chiesa after now we will play Dynamo Kiev. Then we will play versus Verona. We will not see him. I don't know if he will play versus Dynamo Kiev or not. Let's see. Soares would have been great. Yeah, for 1 year or two, yes. More, no, guys. But yeah, absolutely yes. But Morata made a great impression today. Absolutely yes. Juventus drawing against Roma was acceptable, but Juve should be beating Crotone with 9 men. Bad performance. It is. It is a bad performance. Uh, Morata almost scored 3. He put in a good shift. He is a player that is in my heart. This is how you enter my art. I speak about Bernardeschi. Disaster, disaster. Don't speak about Bernardeschi. Don't speak about him because I will vomit. And then Robert is saying, we cannot start with negativity. Just the third game, just a bad game, but we must learn and look forward to the next game. We are Juventus. I agree, Robert. And you start to know me for a long time. After the immediate reaction of the game, then I cool down, and tomorrow I will be with a big smile, and I will see all the positives. But it's true. It's the third game, and if I can give two words, I want to give 2 words about the game, how I would call them, and then we can go for the scores if you want to. I don't know if you like scores or not. Let's see, but maybe you can do the scores, guys. But if I can give a name, I would call the game two names. One is Al. I would call it like that. Alvaro. That's the first name. How I will describe the game. And the second one is unorganized, because we were. I don't know if it's with a S or with a Z. So if people know, let me know so I can correct it. Otherwise, it's strange to have it. But those are the words how I will describe the game. Al VRO and unorganized. And uh, how many can I give the team? 5.5. At the end, we didn't lose. Uh, we didn't lose, and 5.5. 5.5 for me. Pirlo, he made some mistakes, guys, but did he had uh, did he had did he had Pirlo? Did he had more choices? Did he had more time? Did he had a normal start of the Serie A? We have to take that one in consideration. Look, Michelle is saying it's both. S is in English, Z is in American English. You see, I now I use the Z of Chris because he was first, but we can use both. Uh, With Sarri, Juventus did the same mistakes and never learned from them. With Pirlo first season, he's gonna make mistakes, but what's important, he's gonna learn from them, unlike Sarri. I'm sure now Pirlo is studying a lot, is looking at what is good, what not. But yeah, okay. So recapping the game in different. I saw four different games, guys. I saw the first 20 minutes a disaster, unorganized, people running everywhere without position. Then I saw 25 beautiful Juventus where we were growing and where I had a bit of hope that I could see something really beautiful. The goal of Morata was really beautiful with three new players: Kulusevski, Chiesa, Morata. Beautiful goal. Was long time that I didn't celebrate. I was really happy. Then I saw the first, yeah, there was the Bentancur that was nearly scoring, but except of that, I saw a domination of Crotone in the first 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes of the second half. And then I saw the after Chiesa effect, where the changes that we made with Rabiot, I said let him enter. I was wrong. Luckily, I'm not the coach because he didn't change nothing. Uh, Bentancur was slightly better in the second half, especially after Arthur was gone. He started to play a bit better. You see it because that's the difference. I don't know if I'm wrong or not. I need to see the game again. But when you have Bentancur with Arthur, Bentancur is leaving actually the building of the game to Arthur. And then that's why also Bentancur was a bit erased from the game. While in the after Arthur was subbed, you clearly saw that Bentancur was taking again the lead instead of Rabiot. He had the lead and he felt a bit better. So I don't know if it's a great idea to play Bernardeschi, Bernardeschi, Bentancur together with the Arthur. I don't know. I'm questioning myself. I don't know, because maybe you take away something from Bentancur. Yeah, but the subs didn't help. Except of Quadrado, that you see that he can bring something on the right. But Bernardeschi, disaster. Rabiot was inexistent. So you see, and I defended Rabiot a lot. So I try to be really objective. Andy's saying the same. Rabiot was awful. It's not, last time he led us with 10 men. Now he entered when we were with 10 men. So then we had a comment. I saw a comment from someone who was saying, how is it possible, Ahmad, how is it possible a team like Crotone is dominating a team like us? It's quite easy. How? It's in the head. First, because they believed in it. So what happened is actually that they know Ronaldo is not there. And they say, if we have a chance to win, it's today. Because the team is playing with Frabotta, with Portanova. They don't have Dybala. They don't have Alexandro. It's in the head. Anecdote, and Paolo, he can confirm with me, Davids, in the time of Davids, Montero, and all those players in the 90s, they were saying that the opponent teams, they were scared of Juventus. They were shitting their pants already in the tunnel before entering the game. They knew that they had already won the game already in the tunnel. And I believe Crotone in the tunnel, before going into the field, that's where they said we can do something. Because they looked into the eyes of the player and they knew there is no Ronaldo. Not only him, no Dybala, no Alexandro, no Ramsey. We can do something. If we can do something, it's today. And they remembered the last time they played with us in Serie A, in Crotone, we did 1-1. So they believed in it. And that's how they started to have that positivity and the belief that they could do something. Uh, they start to play well, then they have a penalty at the 12th minute, and they really believe in it, like we can do something. And if then you face a team like Juventus that for 20 minutes are totally lost, unorganized, that's how you dominate. And it's true, we had the possession, I believe, at the end of the first half with 58% for us. They had 42, but sterile possession again. Giuseppe, my other Giuseppe, saying beautiful new logo, Giuseppe. Thank you. I felt we did well towards end of first half, then came out flat in the second half. Frustrating match. A frustrating match, always tricky after international break, except improvement moving forward. Agree. Jay saying, Jay's knowing Juventus since long, he said we needed Camoranesi today, Jay. We need, you know what we needed? Maybe it was the eyes, the eyes in the tunnel in the game to show that we were not fearing them, that we were stronger, and we didn't. We didn't. Look, I will speak again about Bernardeschi, but what are you doing, guy? What are you doing? You enter. You need to do. Okay, I understand we are not crazy, okay? Because in the situation where we're with 10 men, I understand that you are not pressing like crazy. I understand that because it's dangerous. You can lose 2-1, okay? But if you have the opportunity, you need to go. You need to go. We need Tacchinardi. Look, a lot of people. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa could have done something, but if we had Douglas Costa, if Jeff, if we had Douglas Costa, we would not have had Chiesa. Douglas Costa would probably not be able to start the game because he looks like he can only start games in Germany with Bayern Munich. With Juventus, he was never able to start the game. So I hope for Douglas Costa that the injury stops because it's a player I still like, and he was unfortunate. What is Colin saying? I saw a comment from Colin. Right now, I'm questioning our midfield as a 2. I think 3 gives us more stability in the center of the pitch. Pirlo play with 3, but Pirlo plays like this. Today we made a mistake, because today we played like that. I will show you. I will try to show you. So I will take away the comment. So normally we play like that. In the past, we had here Pjanic, okay? Pjanic was playing here when you had the 2 midfielders there with 2 other ones here, okay? Oh, you don't see the last one? Wait, let me, here, yeah. Okay, this is how we played in the past with Sarri, with Allegri, having Pjanic here, with actually we played. Sorry, I'm wrong. We played like that. Yeah, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This was with Sarri, okay? And how we played in the past was that actually you had here a falso 9 that was at the end Dybala, and then you had here the 2 midfielders with Pjanic that was giving support to the defense more than the attack. Now it changed, okay? With Pirlo it changed because now Pirlo is still playing with 3 midfielders because he's playing totally different. Pirlo is now playing like this: 3 defenders, okay? 3 defenders, and then he has 1, 2, 3, 4 midfielders, so 2 central midfielders, I agree, but you also have here 1 support, okay, with the 2 strikers that are here, okay. This is how Pirlo plays in a possession, when we have possession. These people that normally is Ramsey is giving midfield support, okay, and is giving also here offensive support. The problem is that when, well, not the problem, the solution, the tactical solution is when he goes here, okay, they become 4, okay, and he can give a support here while this one goes here. So actually, at the end, it becomes a 4-4-2. So it's a 4-4-2 in defense when we are playing defense, okay? Today, the problem is that if you play Kulusevski here, he was not giving the same support as Ramsey was giving. And this was a problem today. But we are playing, normally the style of play of Pirlo is with 3 midfielders when we are defending and 2 midfielders when we are attacking. Okay, this is how Pirlo plays. That role is really crucial. Now, Kulusevski, great guy. Don't stop receiving messages. I need to check them because maybe it's important. Let me check. Oh, that's nice. I received nice pictures. I will post them later. But this role is fundamental, guys. Ramsey is giving that midfield possibility and that offensive possibility. And that's why I personally, and that's a big question for the future, guys, an important one. It's I don't know if Dybala can do that. I don't know. Because if you want to do that role, that means that you would be able to come here on that position. If you are not able to give that position, then we go to the comment of Colin, who's saying if we are playing with 2, we probably have a problem. And that's that role. So who can do that at the moment? Ramsey. I'm sure Kulusevski will be able to do it. I'm hesitating if Dybala can do it. So where can Dybala play? He can play here. He can play here. That's the role of Dybala. But if you play Dybala there, Ronaldo is sure of his position. So Ronaldo, Dybala, Ramsey. Where is Morata? On the bench. So Morata, Dybala, and Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't know how many times we will see them play together. I don't know. I really don't know. That's for me a big, big, big question. How will we play with all of them? I believe it will be nearly not possible. Not possible. Or we play, with some teams where you have to score, you have to attack, you have to. Then why not playing them? Because you don't care anymore about the defensive phase. But otherwise, seeing them all 3 together, I think it will be really, really, really difficult because of that tactical solution of that man. Ramsey, Kulusevski can play there, yeah. Dybala, I don't know, because in the past, as you had here, Pjanic, you didn't need really Dybala as a falso nueve to come back to help. Now you don't have Pjanic anymore, so you don't have that falso nueve position. You have actually a real number 10. And that's the big difference where I don't know. Maybe Pirlo will give us a future solution with Dybala that today we don't know. Maybe we will play with a 4-3-3. Maybe, but I don't know, because Pirlo until today he said, I really want to play with the same way of formation, and I want to change the men, not the formation. Try to read also the comments. R becomes saying disgusting referee. I don't know. Because the red is severe, but you leave your foot and look at Morata's head. He was saying like, so it is red. Severe, hard, but it is red. And then The VR is VR. VR is VR. So was he really shit? I don't know. And I agree. Chiesa, until that moment, he was probably our best player. He got sent off, but it's his own mistake. It's his own mistake. You don't leave your foot. You are not Portanova, first game or second game in Serie A. You have 150 games experience, so you don't leave your foot. We were angry with Rabiot last time because he made a stupid mistake. We have to be angry with Chiesa. Lack of enthusiasm and motivation today, like against Roma. You know what I feel, Ninip, the worst is that except of Sampdoria, we never saw a game of Pirlo with 11 versus 11. I want to judge a game 11 versus 11. I want to see a reaction when we are doing 1-1 or we are losing. I want to see a real reaction where the players actually they fight to go and they are not scared to taking the second one, but we are not able. So maybe versus Verona, but guys, we will have some problems with Verona. uh Thank you, Nicola. It's my wife, she gave me for my birthday. I love the chair, you know. I love it. um I will take the lights off. But I agree. Marco is saying, I think the midfield doesn't have the choice to be at bad shape because if it is, we are. Uh, it's true. I agree. Alternating Dybala and Morata could add depth between competitions. However, do you think Pirlo would consider selling Dybala to get the right man for the position we need? Michel, last time I spoke about Dybala in terms of Mercato, people wanted to kill me. They sent me dead messages at home. But I continue to say what I believe because it's what I think. I love Dybala. I really deeply love Dybala, and he's probably one of the most talented players we have, one of the most skillful players we have, especially now that Douglas Costa is not there anymore. But tactically, in Italian football, it's difficult to find a position for Dybala because I explained here it's difficult to put him here. And Pirlo, he insisted really hard to have a number 9. He wants to he wants to play with the number 9. He said it. It's written in his thesis also. He wants a number 9. So where do we play Dybala? And I believe also what Michel is saying, alternating well. Yes, but if you have a player that is earning 7.5 million and he wants to go to, I heard 20, but 20 is probably a rumor, but he wants to go to 12 or 15 million. 15 million, it's for a starter. It's not for an alternate player. So if you look at everything, the financial difficulties that we have to make a big and bigger mercato, even if we did great. But don't forget, we did a boomer. I call it boomerang mercato. Why boomerang? Because all the loans that we did, they will come back. Rugani, De Sciglio, Douglas Costa, they will come back. And I'm not speaking about Perin and Romero and so on and so on. So they will all come back and we will have the same problem next year. So we did great now. We saved a lot of salaries, but we will have the same problem. So next year we'll have the problem. And Dybala, I believe it's a decisive season for him, because you cannot tell me, guys, and we have to check, but you cannot tell me that Allegri couldn't find a position for Dybala. Sarri couldn't find a position for Dybala except in the post-lockdown, where he played here with as a falso nueve, but then it started to be difficult, huh? Because it's only, I love Dybala in a 3-5-2 or 4-4-2 as a second striker. That's where I see Dybala performing amazingly well. Or like he did as a falso nueve, but only with offensive qualities. Because remember when he played as a falso nueve or as a number 10 under Sarri, but also under Allegri, when he have to come back too much here on that position, then he lose his ability to finish actions because he's more tired, because it's normal, and this is a problem. And don't forget, Dybala has also only the left foot, so uh Chiesa didn't make any mistakes there. I don't know what you are right why you are writing this, guys, because I'm only praising Chiesa. I just say that Chiesa made the mistake of leaving his foot. And this is football, guys. If the people that played football, you know that if you don't take away your foot, but you leave it against the other man, you're entering like this, it's a piede a martello in Italian. That means your foot like a hammer, even if you don't put aggressivity or thing like that, you have high percentages of receiving the red. But for the rest, he played well. Nikolai saying the tops are Demiral and Morata, flops Frabotta and Kulu. Tops, yes, but I saw Kulu playing quite okay. I don't know if I'm wrong or if people what they thought about Kulusevski. I saw him playing quite well. Kulusevski, Frabotta was invisible today. It's true. It's true. The other one that I would put as a flop. Yeah, even if I want to give him the trust and everything, but if we are fact based, Portanova, not a flop. Probably the midfield as a tandem in the first half. Playing Arthur and Bentancur, they didn't play really really much. Good. I did not like Kulusevski much today. Maybe I have to check back the game because I saw some great things of Kulusevski. Miguel is saying that he was really good. So we have a lot of different opinion on Kulusevski. Mario saying that he played really well. We need the goal, Ronaldo. Yes, but who, today, Ronaldo, he could have stayed at home, even if it was negative or whatever. You don't need Ronaldo to win versus Crotone. Top Morata and Demiral. Dybala and Arthur's chemistry, that could be great. Yeah. I'm trying to read some comments. So what would be the impact of this game for our Champions League debut, in your opinion? I believe the team will change, Paolo, in Champions League. I think also this is why today we played with a formation that was probably a bit too risky, but a formation that I was also cautioning and supporting. I will not change my opinion now. I said that I trusted all the choices because they were logic, because of international break travels, because of injuries, because of people that were not ready. So how do I think we will play in the Champions League? I think you will see another Juventus. You will see another Juventus. Probably Pirlo will go for makes sense. Huh? I will write the names short, but I believe we will play with Danilo, with Bonucci, and with Chiellini. The captain I write full because it's a captain, okay? But this is because he wants certainties in the defense. So you see, that's one change with Demiral that will rest now. I believe that we will see. That's what I believe. Um, Rabiot and Arthur in the midfield. You see, and then maybe because I heard that it's not a big injury that he can go back. This is what I believe we will start with Chiesa that already started to play one game for Juventus. He played not bad. So Pirlo will work on his mental, what I believe. Chiesa, Frabotta will receive another chance. Or maybe that would not be a great one for me, but that's possible. But you have here, if you have a Chiellini with that is covering also Frabotta, that gives also a bit more security to Frabotta. If we have Ramsey, that's a really important one with the stability of and defensive part of Rabiot together with Arthur. I believe that's already another team. Kulusevski and Morata with Dybala that is ready to enter immediately in the second half. That's what I believe. You see, Deadman Room is saying Dybala should be there. Depending on his training, I believe tomorrow because he didn't play today. But I think Kulusevski will start, and then you have a Dybala, or maybe he will do opposite that to surprise a bit. Maybe having here a Dybala together with Morata can be. But all will depend. All will depend on Ramsey if Ramsey is here or not. If Ramsey is not there, I can guarantee you that we will see this. That can be the formation. So what will it change versus Dynamo Kiev? I believe a lot because players know that today was not an easy one. They want to also play with 11 men instead of 10, so it will change. It will change. Um, Pirlo can still surprise us. Yes, he can. He can. But at the moment, he has not that many choice. Huh? Any news about Alexandro? I believe Alexandro, he will be ready versus Dynamo Kiev, but will he be able to start? The good thing is that you can take a lot more people on the bench in Champions League versus the past. Because in the past you could take only, I believe it was 7 players with you in Champions League. Now you can take a lot more because you have the 5 changes, and that can change a lot. Because if you have 7 players only, not always you're able to do the changes you want. And Alexandro, if he was like, I don't know, 30%, he would probably go on the stands, while now he can easily go on the bench, and that's a big one. Antonio was saying yes, 7. It was in the past, and so now you can put more players, and that's good. Um, by the way, speaking about the Champions League, guys, I don't know if you know, I will speak about it from tomorrow to explain better. But socials, I spoke already about socials. They organize a fantasy league about the Champions League. So if people are interested, from tomorrow I will explain a bit more in detail. I will put the link also how you can enter, because the winner of that league, he can win a signed shirt of his choice for sure. the teams that are partnered with socials. But it's for us, it's Juventus. They also have Barcelona. They have Roma, Atletico Madrid. Now they have a Belgian teams, Sint-Truiden. They have a lot of teams. So, but the people that wants to join, the winner of that fantasy league of socials can win a signed shirt. Um, Thank you, Giuseppe. And remember, che si vinca o si perda, Inter merda. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Guys, I will translate for the people that doesn't know, but che si vinca o si perda, Inter merda. If we win or if we lose, it's still Inter merda. In Italian, it's beautiful because you sing it and because, it's ta 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 ta. Michael is working at social, so he knows. So from tomorrow, Michael, I will explain a bit more. I will put the link, but confirm me if I'm right or wrong, Michael, because you are working at socials. But we start, and you have to subscribe before the 27th. But from tomorrow, I explain, and the winner received a signed shirt of his favorite club that is sponsored by socials. But for us, in our case, it's Juventus. So that can be, and not signed by socials, and signed by the players of Juventus for sure. So that can be an amazing one. I would love to have one. So I will for sure. I will subscribe. I will make my team. Look, Marco, I participated. I got Ronaldo, Lewandowski, and Papu Gomez. You need a bit more players, Marco, because 3 alone is not enough. Adika, ciao Adika. Pecevic. Pirlo maybe should change his formation, try different one. Maybe, but it's difficult, Adika. Why? Because you are a new trainer. You are a new trainer, and you believe in yourself. So you need a bit. At the end, he was not even able to try his formation because 2 times, quite early in the second half, we were with 10 men. So we don't even know. And that's why I defend him. Let's give him a bit of time. Between Chiellini, Barzagli, and Bonucci, which player was the one most in your heart, and which of the 3 do you think was better player technically? I miss Barzagli. I will explain you guys if you want to. And now I will stay a bit more. Let's talk a bit about something else. So I will introduce you something, guys. We talked about it the last time. So I want to introduce you the moment where we talk about things that are not the game, but Juventus related for sure. But I want to show you this one because this is the moment. Are you ready to see? And we will do a special topic, special episode on that one. But let me know what you think about this one. But this is the new topic that will be launched really, really soon. And it's called Just Pizza, guys. Just Pizza. You see? Just Pizza time. Pizza time, guys. This is amazing. Let me know what you think about the Just Pizza logo because it was made by my friend Aris. Normally, I should not have been shown it because it was a secret, but I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for that pizza time, guys. I love the pizza time. Look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing. I still have to work about the concept, but I want to do something where it's nice, where I can be the kitchen. I can make, I don't know, a cake or something while we talk about Juventus. I want to do great, nice things. I cannot cook. The only thing I can cook is coffee. I just can do coffee, but that's it. But I want to have people that come and they do a contest about singing. I want to tell jokes. I want to speak about everything in the Just Pizza time. But I have to organize it really well to do something a bit diverse than Juventus, to make a bit of fun. And that will be only for the people that have affinity for me, because then you have also people that only love Juve and they don't care about me. They want information. I respect, and that's fine. But then I want to create a bit of link with with the GJust pizza, but I have to work on it, and I probably will do it like once in a month or something like that. To answer Michelle's question, I will tell you who was my favorite player back then. I will show you with the shirt so that it's quite clear. I'm trying to find. Yeah, I have it. So, guys, are you ready? No, no, no. I'm not speaking about Del Piero. I'm not speaking about my favorite player. I'm answering Michelle's question. So the question of Michelle was, who was my favorite player at the time between Barzagli, Bonucci, and Chiellini? I will be really honest, and I have it on the shirt. So try to find out who's on the back of this shirt. Champions League shirt, guys. People say Barzagli. No, guys, it's not Dybala and Del Piero. We are speaking about three players. We are speaking about Barzagli, Bonucci, and Chiellini. Barzagli. And the first one who guessed it is RB Comes. Probably he knows me better than you guys, but it's Bonucci. Bonucci was my favorite players of the three at the time. I don't know why. I loved Bonucci. True. I loved Bonucci a lot. I was not happy when he left to Milan for sure. Now I forgave him, and but I will never ever buy his shirt again. So now I have no emotions for him. It's sad because every time that one of my favorite number is 11, but the second number that I really like is 19. I don't know why I like 19, and I was in love with Zambrotta. And when we went in Serie B, Zambrotta left for Barcelona. And Zambrotta was my third favorite player. After Del Piero, Trezeguet, I had Zambrotta. And Zambrotta left, and it hurt a lot. And then I felt in love after a time with another number 19. And it was him. And so to answer, that was my favorite one. I see Robert is saying, I love Bonucci. Now, you know why, to answer Michael, what did you do with that shirt when he left to Milan? And look. Wait. I don't know if you see it, but wait. I was eating the shirt, Michael. But no, seriously, you know why I forgave him? It's because, okay, he was in a moment where everything was glory and so on, and he didn't have the trust and the affinity of the coach anymore. So he said, I will leave. He didn't want to go to Milan. He wanted to leave Juve because it was not okay with him. And I respect that decision. The only problem is his son was sick, was quite sick. And you have to think also like a father. And like a father, he's saying, all the hospitals that are taking care of my son are based in Italy. My son is sick. I don't want to go abroad to another country where I don't know the doctors, the hospitals, and so on. I don't want to leave my family far from me. I don't want to go in England or in Spain and not seeing my family. So that's why I said, I understand. I understand Bonucci's choice to go to Milan. Now, the problem is that he came, and Bonucci. Yeah? Bonucci is not a humble man. He comes, and then he had to make sure that the Milan supporters loved him. So Bonucci made statements that you say, okay, it's really shit. He has no respect for Juve, but it makes sense. You go to Milan, you are captain because he wanted to be the captain. He wanted to that number 19. He wanted it. He took it away from what was the name of the number 19. Kessié had the number 19. He took him away from him. He didn't care. So it was not the best way to make friends. Then he came back, and I have to say, yeah, I forgave him because he wanted to come back because of the love for Juve and everything, and thinking about the situation with his son. I understood, and as a father myself, I understand that. So, but I will never buy his shirt anymore, and he will never be in my heart. And if I analyze the two last season, I speak about last season and the start of this one, guys, he's not doing things to make me fall in love again with him. If he defend, if he's defending again like this with his ass, it's difficult. And to be honest, I have the shirt of Chiellini as well, the one that I miss, and I really miss, and that's why I'm saying that I agree with Michel and with a lot of you guys. Barzaghi's, I miss a shirt of Barzagli, and I regret that I never bought a shirt of Barzagli, because probably he was one of the most elegant players that we had. Really smart player, quiet player. I think it's a pity that he's not in the staff of Pirlo. I hope he can come back. Did you like Schillaci in the 90s? What a magic, Robert. If you see my videos, I made one, and I'm working on the Tudor one, but one Relive the Past episode about Schillaci. And the first episode, the pilot, is about Schillaci, because Schillaci is probably the player that made me fall in love with football. First football and then Juve, because I'm from 81. That's the year of my birth. And the first real World Cup that I could follow as a kid was probably Italy 90. And Toto Schillaci is Sicilian. I am Sicilian. So at home, they were screaming, and he did, beauty. You said the right word, magic. Notte magiche. And magic nines in Italians. So he made me fall in love. Absolutely. Probably the first one. And I will confess you something. I agree, Pasco. I agree. We talk a lot for 1 hour about Juve. Now we are speaking about everything, but I agree. We didn't play well. But I will confess you something. You know who I also really loved in the 90s? It was Giuseppe Giannini, the Prince of Roma. I don't know, for the young guys or for the old guys. I don't know if you remember Giuseppe Giannini. He was playing at Rome. I loved him. Why? Because probably he's called Giuseppe also. But he was a beautiful man with long hair. And I have a wife, I have a kid, but you can say when so. I had something like a presence. Long hair, calling Giuseppe. And you know what? They called him at the Italian television, but I was a kid. They called him Il Principe di Roma, the Prince of Rome. And I was really thinking that he was a prince, that the Prince of Rome was playing football. So I didn't understand, all the nicknames of the players and so on and so on. So I was believing that Giuseppe Giannini was a prince. And that's why I loved Schillaci for sure, and Giuseppe Giannini. And what was my feeling about Baggio? Yeah, absolutely. Baggio was there also, probably. And this made me also fall in love after with Juventus, because when I discovered that my heroes of Italy 90 played at Juventus, because then Baggio signed for Juve that year. Schillaci was already at Juve. Great player, Baggio. Great player, but, and that's really strange what I will say, Baggio is not in my top 5 favorite players ever. Probably is one of the best Italian players ever. Probably, maybe. For the most he is, and he has, he was a top player. But I speak about emotions, because Baggio is because when I was a kid. And when you are a kid, you are not analyzing as when you are man. It's about emotions. And a player that came at Juve didn't stay really long, and he started with my Freddy. He had not a really beautiful first year, and even if he was over all the players, he didn't really stay really long at Juve. Or you see, he came in 1993. Then we started with Del Piero. Then I believe he stayed 4 years at Juve. But Del Piero was the young guy. It's my idol, Del Piero. Um, Tell us about your best five. I'm Libra, guys. I'm Libra, and it's really difficult for me to choose five players. But if it's super difficult, but I will tell you. Let's try it with the board. So, hey guys, that board is an amazing gift from my wife. I use it every day now. I love it. I love it. So first one, top one. Yeah. Wait, let me. I don't know, guys, if you can guess or not. It's quite obvious for me, but my first favorite player is Del Piero. No doubt about that. Quite easy. Uh, Easy. No discussion. Two, I will surprise a lot of you, but it's emotion, guys. I'm not speaking about the best five players ever. Huh? I'm speaking about the one that I prefer since ever. Uh, Trezeguet. Trezeguet, guys. Trezeguet, top player. So this one, I have never any doubt about those two. This is my top two, and it will never change. Never. Nobody can top those two players. Nobody, guys. Trezeguet, you know why I love him? The guy, the guy, I will tell you a secret. Trezeguet, he has hair, but he decide to shave them like me. I don't understand. But that's why I respect that player. That's pizza talk, guys. A guy who have the option to let his hair grow, but he decide to shave them. Crazy. But seriously, guys, now speaking seriously, guys, the best foreign player, so not Italian player from Juve with the most goals. Quando gioca segna sempre Trezeguet, Trezeguet, Trezeguet. Quando gioca sempre segna sempre Trezeguet. When the mother of Trezeguet in the stands, she was supporting. She was the number one supporter of Juve. But if one day I can have the mother of Trezeguet on the channel, guys, she's the supporter number one. So much passion. The guy, he was so good. He was playing. He was never there, and then he made some crazy goals. I loved him. I loved him so much. Trezeguet, David, favorite. And by the way, happy birthday, because on the 15th it was his birthday. So absolutely yes. And then we have three other ones, and also Trezeguet. He made sure that that Italy won the World Cup in 2006. Okay, so because he was shooting, versus Buffon, so he knew. Trezeguet. Then number 3, 4, 5. This starts to be really difficult for me. For sure, it's I have to put that one. I'm Libra too. So I don't know if it will be your birthday or it was already, but in any case, happy birthday, Gilbert. True, Conte or Zidane. No, Conte. No, Conte, no. Because I know then you will screenshot and you will say to people that it's my actual favorite one. So it will be taken out of context. It's difficult. It's really difficult. I have I will check. I have Vialli. I love Vialli. I have Ravanelli. It's the 96 guys, you know. I have Davids. I have Nedved. I have Buffon. Zidane, yes, but not in my top five of Juve, guys. Tacchinardi, I strange. I love Tacchinardi. Tacchinardi, I love Tacchinardi. I love Marchisio, the number 8. Camoranesi. It's all the same, guys. No, not Cannavaro, Jason, not Cannavaro. Cannavaro was not my favorite and will never be. You know who I like? Really strange choice, guys. It will not make my top 5, but I love the Lombardo, Attilio Lombardo. Lombardo, I love Lombardo in the past. Zambrotta, I love Zambrotta, but the guy, you know, Chiellini, yes. Montero is one of my. He will go into the 5, and Pirlo probably also. So, you know, I will surprise you. I will surprise a lot. Happy birthday, Dan. Happy birthday, Dan. Congratulations, man. I'm really happy that it's your birthday. So to continue, I will surprise you with one of my favorite players. You will think I'm crazy, but this man. Can you see here? Yeah, probably yes. Can you read it? Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner was one of my favorite player. Great Lichtsteiner. Great. So what will we do with the 3 that remains here? If I see at those names, guy, those are probably the best that I love. Sorry, guys. Okay, I've chosen. I made 6, guys. I'm sorry. I made 6 because it's my channel. I do whatever I want. And I make 7. Can we do a top 10, guys? It's so difficult. But guys, it's so difficult. Yeah, Michelle saying my favorite Buffon, but after he left, it hurt me so much. It was like my heart was stripped out because he went to PSG. If he went to MLS, I would be in okay, but then he came back and now it's awkward. It's a bit like Bonucci, huh, Michelle? Padoin, idolo. Tacchinardi, Giuseppe never stops surprising us. I don't know why you're surprised, but it's my top 7. I have a really beautiful here. Matthew is saying his top 5. Bentner, Anelka, De Sceglie, Padoin, Lanzafame. I don't know if I already told you, but De Sceglie, I love De Sceglie. It's true. It's not a joke. I don't know why. I love De Sceglie. Poor De Sceglie. He was not a great player. And he's probably not a good DJ either. I don't know I forgot here. Montero. It's super difficult. I've put guys. Sorry, wait. Um, I will talk about it. I have put my top nine. Now I stop. It's really difficult. I love the players, but I don't know. It's difficult. It's really difficult for me to choose. Gio, ciao Gio. You popped away for a bit. You are back for the G just pizza time. But Buffon should wear the captain armband instead of Bonucci. He's the best player for Juve. He stayed when he was in his prime. Buffon was pushed out. Um, the problem, I love Agnelli because I always say that Agnelli for me, he's the one that is making sure that Juventus is where Juventus is today. If we are able to take um, De Ligt, Ronaldo, to still be the best team in Italy and to be able to compete and to walk in Europe and in the world and see a lot of Juventus shirt today. If you look at the business part and the sportive part, it's thanks to Agnelli. So I love Agnelli, but Agnelli has one big problem. Agnelli, he doesn't forgive. He doesn't care. So when and maybe Michelle is also interested if he knows, probably, or maybe not. I will explain. Uh, when he have an agreement, he doesn't want to change the agreement. Uh, Look at that. Martina is saying, and she's in the plane going to Alaska. I'm sure I'm the only subscriber who's watching you from a plane right now. I have to take a picture of that one. Wait. I never had that. Martina, make a screenshot. I want you to take a screenshot from the plane. It's crazy. She's in the plane to Alaska and she's watching the channel. She's crazy. But so Buffon had an agreement with Agnelli. The agreement was that he played still 1 year, and then he would have been or second goalkeeper, or he would actually stop his career and start like Nedved did, start to learn to be a manager. Okay, starting to learn to be a manager. To after 1 year, 2 year, having actually a management role at Juventus. Or maybe you don't know, but Buffon is the godfather of the son of Agnelli, or vice versa. I don't know, but I believe it's like that. So more than employer and employee, they are even family. They have a family link now because of the kids. But that was the promise, okay? The problem is that Buffon, after what happened in the Champions League and so on, when we were, disqualified with Real Madrid with that story of the penalty, when we lost, actually, he didn't want to stop. He didn't want to stop because the plan of Buffon was to finish the Champions League with Juventus and then play the World Cup with Italy and finish his career like that, being the record man of most World Cup played. I think 6 World Cup played, and the Champions League. That was the dream of Buffon, to stop that year. I believe it was 2018. But then Buffon changed. He changed opinion because Italy didn't go to the World Cup, because it finished as it finished with Real Madrid, and he changed his opinion. He said, I don't want to be the second goalkeeper anymore. I still want to compete as first goalkeeper. When Chesney came, it was the agreement that Chesney did the first year as a second goalkeeper, and then he would have been the first goalkeeper. And when Buffon, at the end, he still found the motivation to continue as the first goalkeeper, Agnelli said no. Agnelli said we had an agreement together, you and me, we had an agreement. And even if you feel really good, even if you feel the champion or whatever, we had an agreement. And an agreement is an agreement. And that's the problem with Agnelli. If you make an agreement with him, you can't change his mind. So he was not pushed out. He was not pushed out, Buffon, but the truth is that the agreements were made and he had to respect them. That's the truth. And that's why he was actually out of Juventus. Then he went to PSG because he said, in all my life I never experienced something abroad. I wanted to go there. They believe in me. I will be the first goalkeeper. So he went there. He went there. 1 second. I have to do something. 1 second. Stay there. I try to catch him. Huh? Wait. I need to present you someone. I try to catch my cat. I want to present you my cat, but he's running around. Wait, he will come. Look, I'm sure my cat will come. Hey guys, it's GJustjuve. Sorry for the people that are waiting for Juventus talk. Oh, I took away the thing. Wait. No, the cat doesn't want to come. Sorry, guys. I want to thank someone special because I received for my birthday an amazing shirt from 2000 from Abdulatif for my birthday. Can you guess the player there? Can you guess the player on this one? Shirt from 2000? Who can guess the player on that one? That's a special one. Can we assume you will be the major stakeholder in the future GJustjuve? No, Mo. I don't. I will not be the stakeholder. For me, GJustjuve is fun. We put a lot of ingredients that can be fun, laughing, doing whatever, and then we make jokes. Michel found it. Del Piero on the shirt. I love it. I love that one. Rui saying, what about, I don't know, wait, I have to answer that question that is coming every single, yeah, Martina is saying, I love the shirt, me too. Did you notice it, guys? Ciao Juventini of the world, I love it. There is someone who's saying, Mohammed, what about the ugly Jeep logo on the jersey? I don't know. Why are you asking that question every 5 seconds? It's not about ugly or not ugly. It's about millions, guys. If tomorrow, I don't know, Kinder Surprise is paying like 100 million to be on the shirt of Juventus, Juventus will say, I love Kinder Surprise. It's easy. If I don't know, Lego or Barbie or whatever, Durex, the condoms are saying we sponsor you, we pay you 1 billion euro, Juventus will say, yeah, they don't care about it's beautiful or not beautiful. So Raul is saying, how can I order a shirt? Really, really, really easy. That's why you have the banner below. So below you have where you can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, GJustjuve, and then you have the site turinsfinest.com where you have multiple t-shirts, guys. We ship in the whole world. For sure, you choose the method that you want. You can have ultra fast or you can have standard or whatever. You choose the delivery, the shipment. But we ship everywhere, and we have. I will show you the T-shirt that we have before continuing to talk. But we have. So this one, we have this one, nice one. I love it. Then you have the white. Not a lot of sizes anymore because Michel took all of them. Mo took them, and so on. But we have the No Pirlo No Party. We have this one, the Inter Merda shirt. That's a really nice shirt, really one. And then you have also the Inter Merda, but with the gold Merda for Inter. So we have a lot of things. But My friend 3S, let me check where he is. He was laughing with the comment I said. But it's true, it's true. It's like that. Who cares about the Jeep if it's beautiful or not? We don't care. Uh, Now, if you speak about an aesthetic point of view, we can discuss. But Jeep, guys, I love Jeep. If I can have a Jeep Wrangler, I will be really happy. So, Matthew, thank you, Matthew. Thank you. I think I'm a bit afraid of this season. I know it's just the start of the season. But I'm not confident about winning the Serie A. I understand. I understand because a lot of factors come in that we were not used to. We spoke like 1 hour about Juventus about today, but I wanted to answer you that question, Matthew. Uh, you can be confident about one thing: the management will support the team and the coach in every possible way, especially this year. Why? Because we want to go for the 10th in a row. It's a unique occasion, and you can be sure that everything will be done to support Juve. We need to give a bit of time to Pirlo because I said he didn't have a normal preseason. Look, Chiesa, he arrived yesterday, he played today, and he played quite well, better than with Italy. Uh, and then you had another comment. Anyways, Lo from Malta, you hope you will remember me for a long time because you are my number one favorite YouTuber. I wait every day for your video. Matthew, thank you. I read your comments from time to time. Yeah, it's super. It's super nice to have you also from Malta. From we have a lot of people from Malta watching the channel. I started, in the 2nd of January. I started by passion, by okay, let's try to do something. If you look at my videos of the 2nd of January, 3rd of January, and so on, you will see what a disaster it was. But I remember you, and thank you for following and supporting the channel, Matthew. I think that can be a good one for the. If you don't like Jeep, maybe we can propose to have G Just Pizza as the next sponsor of Juve. Can you imagine? I will ask actually my friend Aris and Martina when they are back from Alaska with Jose to make a Juventus shirt with a G Just Juve sponsor. That should be amazing. Today, by the way, they had Axe. Uh, Jeep Axe is because Jeep launched new plug hybrid 444. I don't how do you say 4x4 or but yeah, it's because they launched a new one, so they will not keep that one. It's just temporary. Um, Tomorrow I have an exam. Still watching your video. Love you, my friend. It's true that in some parts of the world, the Sunday is a worry day because that change. So sometimes I don't realize that because tomorrow I'm free, so I don't care about speaking really long. Um, and you know what's one of my dreams, guys? And good luck for the exam, Rahul. Stop watching me. Go and study or sleep. Sleeping is important. Don't do like me. Uh, but my dream is one day to do a 24 hours a 24 hours live. That would be my amazing dream. uh, 24 hours live with maybe I don't know because I have to organize one day, but maybe with all the donations for an association or a good a good thing. I don't know how you call it in English, but for charity. I would love to do that. Cafe Bona join. Ciao, Cafe Bona. But that would be a great dream of me to have a big, big, big community where one day we can speak about everything: football, the past, memories, the future, whatever, doing games. Dildar is saying play games for 24 hours. We can do so many things and everything for charity. That would be a dream. We choose together charity, maybe multiple sclerosis or whatever, and do something for the people that needs. That would be amazing. Thank you, Giuseppe, for your answer. I saw that we chased the ball. It's good thing. Yeah. Uh, Ciao, Robin. Uh, the goal we would like to is 1K objective. It will be amazing. It will be a dream, guys. Um, if you make a 24-hour live stream, we will all watch it for sure. I hope so. I hope so. 24 hours live when Juventus wins the Champions League, guys. If Juventus win the Champions League, you don't know what will happen. Nobody can imagine what will happen. Um, do when Juventus will win the Champions League. Hey guys, I don't know if I will still be on this earth when Juventus will win the Champions League, guys. We are waiting for so long, since 24, 25 years now. I don't know. Uh, I hope so every year. By the way, I made a video where in a part I said, guys, Agnelli said that it's not the priority. Champions League, pay attention. Huh? He said priority is Serie A, is Coppa Italia, because that's what we want and what we will try to win. No, what we this is mandatory. Okay, this is really mandatory. And then we have the second one. No, let me repeat because I was confused. So Agnelli said our main priorities and objectives are Serie A, Coppa Italia, Supercoppa, where we will do everything to win the cups. And then he said Champions League, we will try to win the Champions League. It's an objective. It's not a dream. It's not. It's an objective. Absolutely, we will try. We will try. I made some comments about that. People wanted to kill me. Yeah? Uh, it's a long discussion. It's a boring discussion. One day I will make a video to explain why and my feeling. But so Champions League it's a different story. I want to show you something, guys. Uh, I will try to download them. Uh, I we have Martina and Jose in the plane. I want to show you my buddies. They are in the plane watching the channel. Look at that. The guys are in a plane and they're taking pictures watching at us. They are crazy. The first people that are watching us. But will we win the Champions League this year, guys? Everything can happen. Huh? If we find the magic formula with you with Pirlo, why not? Juventus, I'm happy that we compete to win it because we all want to win it. The people that say that they don't want to win it, they are crazy. But will we win it? It will be difficult. It will be really difficult, especially with the times we are in, guys. It's not an easy. We are not in an easy time. Huh? So, Kay don't want a pizza. I cannot cook, guys. This was it. This was it. I had an amazing time again with you guys. You know what I love the most, and really I love it, and that's why I really want to thank you guys. And one day I will explain about the priority and the Champions League and so on. I don't want to close with that because it's really long and serious story. And Gio is saying here, Juve lost three Champions League finals as the heavy favorite and better team in the 90s and in 2003. You cannot obsess over the Champions League. I want to really make a video about that. It's important. But what I love the most is when Juve is not really, how can I say, playing well like today, when I'm really pissed off. I come on the channel and then we talk, and at the end you are able to make me feel again better. And we support each other, and then the other said, yeah, Juventus was shit, and the other one said, yes, but given time. And uh, Robert is saying we count down together. This is for me the most beautiful gift of doing in the channel. Um, I really love it. I really love it. Dildar is 13 and he say, I want to see the winning the Champions League till I die. I was lucky because I was 14 or 15 when we won. So maybe for your 40, when it's your birthday, Dildar, let us know. Uh, the central scrutinizer is saying Juve therapy. What about Juve therapy? Or I know Roman. It has by the way, Roman has a great channel also. It's called Juve Therapy. He's also doing Juventus on YouTube. He's doing post game live. He's doing great things. Great thing. He was already on the channel here in the beginning of the channel live. He talked. We did some games. I was on his channel. Really insightful things. So if you are able to follow Juve Therapy, you have to do it. Great guy, great channel, and we are a few Juventus English YouTubers like Alberto from All Juve Cast. Um, so, but but a really important one. And let me know what was the comment. The central scrutinizer. I'm really curious to know. But Oh, I mean, this is kind of like a therapy. Yeah, it is. It is absolutely. But Juve Therapy is another YouTuber. It's called Juve Therapy. But what I want to say is Wednesday, guys. Wednesday on JB World, I have it. It's on Twitch. On Twitch, I have a really, really, really special guest. A really special one. It will be really fun. Uh, great, great, great guy. You will see. You will see. You will see, guys. Um, a nice guest. If you love football, if you love big accounts, if you love all those kind of things, Wednesday after the day after the Champions League on JB World, it will be a great one. Not Del Piero, not yet. When I have Del Piero on this channel, I stop YouTube. Not Moji. Uh, don't guess, but it will be a great on Wednesday. And what they do always for the people that are not able to see live, we do live on Twitch, and then the day after they post on um, on YouTube on JB Live. So follow them. Uh, so did he come to your channel yet? Who, Marco? No. It's someone new. Someone new. It's not Rav. I'm waiting for Rav to see how it's going because the account uh, UFC.com is having hard times, guys. Mo, I cannot give my prediction because when I give my prediction, we lose. So I will never give my prediction. Uh, Try to get Pirlo on the show, guys. This is impossible. They are under contract. Huh? They are under contract. They cannot go where they want. Mm. You can have ex players, but not trainers or someone. Allegri would be fun to test his English before that he go to Manchester United when Solskjaer will not be there anymore. Uh, it's Ahmad. It's Ahmad that will come. Uh, question for you. I was about to close, guys. Which would be the player on Juventus that you would like to be at his prime right now? Ah, can you imagine being Vialli, Gianluca Vialli in 96? He knew that's a beautiful one. Huh? He knew that it was his last game. He was really scared. He was really scared because he played a few years before the Champions League final with Sampdoria versus Barcelona, and he lost. He lost the final, and he knew that he would leave Juventus. He would go to Premier League, and he started to study English really a lot to be ready. And he said probably because he went to Chelsea, and Chelsea was not the Chelsea of today. Yeah, and he said probably it will be the last ever Champions League final that I will play, and I really want to win it as much as I can. And the day before or the night before, he didn't sleep. He couldn't find the sleep because all those thoughts were in his mind. He said, I played for Juve. I did great. I'm about to leave. It's my very, very, very last game. I lost the final already with Sampdoria, and now I will play my last one. They played, and the game was 1-1. After the beautiful goal of Ravanelli, Littman and Jari Littman scored the 1-1. 90 minutes was over, extra time was over, we went to the penalties. And then at that moment, Jugovic scored an amazing goal. Amazing. It's not right. It's not true. He scored a penalty. But it's an amazing penalty because when he scored, Viali was crying. He was super happy. And he was also thinking about the supporters of Sampdoria because he said it's also a bit for them because I lost it and now I represent them a bit. Uh, but at that moment, I would have loved to be Vialli, uh, to take that cup in the air and saying like, I made it. Because my failures, I didn't give up at the time. I continued, I pushed, and even if you fail, um, you can try again. You can try again, and it's not because you failed the first time that you cannot succeed the second time. And how proud can you be, as a player? So probably that night I would have loved to be Vialli. Absolutely yes. Uh, but then also Del Piero, because then you have the opposite young player. You arrived in 93, it's 3 years later. You have the future behind you. No, sorry, you have the future in front of you, and you have already that cup. So Maurizio from around Turin, he will soon come. He promised me. I have a lot of time contact with Maurizio. He's an amazing guy. He will come on this channel really soon, really soon. But I don't have a date, and it's not on the JB World yet. That's another guest. In the prediction video, you got it right, but it wasn't just Dybala that had diarrhea. We all had diarrhea. But still hopeful because we don't have it many times a year. It's true. We are a great team, guys. We are lucky. Let's be honest. Can you imagine you have like a G just Genoa or G just Sassuolo, G just Bari? You know, we are lucky. We do 1-1. Uh, we are pissed off after 9 titles in a row. We are pissed off. We can be really happy to support Juventus, guys. Uh, Shame he didn't play the final in 2003. We were speaking about Nedved. That's a real sad story. That's a real sad story, guys. Yeah. Nedved is the prime, is the best player in the world. Shame he didn't play the Champions League final in 2003. We could have won the Champions League for sure. For sure, we don't know. There are only two things that are sure in life: is the death that one day we will all die. That's for sure. And the second thing is that Maurizio Sarri is smoking too many cigarettes. That's the second thing that is also sure. But for the rest, we don't know. But for sure, it makes sense. Uh, Is that a real tattoo? Yeah. Otherwise, I cannot make a tattoo every time I come on the channel for on the same spot. But uh, if you check here, so you see, I made it in Madrid. This one, it's nice done, huh? So you have the Juventus logo. I never see it actually, but you have the this one, and then you have this also. That's my first tattoo. I don't know if you're able to see it. Wait, I will show you better. That's my first tattoo, and actually it represent, I will explain you if you want to know, the G from Giuseppe, but it's on square, so it means G times G, because the other G is my wife. She's called Geraldine, so Giuseppe times Geraldine equals Felice. My son is Felice. The name of my son is Felice, so G times yeah, 2 means it's F. So that's my first tattoo, and this one I don't explain because it makes sense. And now I'm waiting for Juventus uh, to win the Champions League, so I can put another tattoo. Uh, any documentaries, video recommendation about Juve '96 Champions League final? Uh, Bah, documentaries, I don't know, but I saw recently again a documentary about Vialli as a player, and that part what I just explained, he was explaining it. So if you are able to see the documentary about Vialli, a big part he speak about it. But most of the player, like Zidane or Deschamps, they are all speaking about us and about that period. Not Zidane because he was not there, but Deschamps was there and so on. So uh, thank you. What was your reaction when I was relegated, when Juventus was relegated in 2006? Uh, it was so strange. It was so strange because what time is it actually? Okay. Uh, Ciao Felice and Geraldine. Yeah, he wrote it really perfectly. But what was my reaction when we were relegated? It was really strange, Sam, because it went super fast. It went super fast. Um, in 10 days, they decided everything. Um, we talk about it, Jesus Crotone. But yeah, but it went super fast because we were actually winning the Scudetto with the red shirts, in 2006. And there were already some rumors or voices. A lot of people are telling me on the channel, Giuseppe, avoid the negativity, don't speak about the negativity, it's just the media, don't take care about it when they are trying to fool Juventus and so on. um, I know how it happened in 2006 because I was there. um, and they started with influencing the mass. They influenced the mass with front pages, manipulation of the front titles, what they put, speaking bad about Juventus, and Juventus was this, and Juventus did this, and Juventus did that. Um, and one day, it happened in 10 days that sentenced. It was a big chaos in Italy. You saw it everywhere on Sky, 24 hours a day. They were speaking about that thing, then Muggi and the investigation and all. And in 10 days, they decided to put us first in the third division, in Serie C, with penalization. And then at the end, they did, okay, Serie B with 30 points minus 30 points. Then they changed it to -9, I believe, or -11. I don't remember by heart, but they were really harsh. Huh? And the reaction was a bit of being incredible. No, you don't believe in it. You say, what's happening? Is it a joke? I'm living in a joke. And then realizing that it's true, and then you see your players going away, your favorite player. I talked about Zambrotta, but we have Thuram, Cannavaro, we had Ibrahimovic, so many players going away. And you say, okay, what will happen with my club? what will happen with my club? Will I ever be able to support the club like I always supported, for victory, for Champions League, for glory, or will I be a G just Crotone fan in the future? So you ask yourself a lot of question, and then it's like, I don't know if you know the story of Nedved, and that's why I love Nedved. I put it as a fifth here, but the ranking can change for everyone. But Nedved, he talked with his wife, and is that thanks to the wife of Nedved that Nedved is still at Juventus today? Yeah, because Nedved, he was questioning himself, and he talked with Del Piero. He said, "It's true. If you have an offer, will you leave or not?" And Del Piero said, "No, I stay. Whatever happened, I stay." And one day he was at home. Nedved, he was at home, and the wife. He said to his wife. He said, uh, I will do the accent of Nedved. He said, "Wife, what should I do? What should I do? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I remain at Juve? I don't know. I don't know. What should I do?" And the wife of Nedved said, like, that's the club that gave you everything. They gave you everything. They created you like a man, like a Ballon d'Or, like everything. Uh, if you leave Juventus now, if you leave, they will probably never be there anymore. And you will never give back what they gave you as a man. Uh, and that's why he stayed. And that's a bit, the feeling I have towards Juventus in 2006. How old was I in 2006? I believe 25 or something like that. Uh, 25, yes. I could have said, I go for another team, for Barcelona, for Real Madrid, for whatever team, big team in the world, saying, Juventus, they are in Serie B. I will not watch Serie B because we don't have the big players anymore, and so on. But I stayed because Juventus is my life, my love. I hope this will never happen ever. But I love Juventus, and I will stay. And to be honest, I will tell you the truth. I enjoyed watching Serie B because wherever we were, it was a party. It was a party. We were playing versus small teams that Avellino and those kinds of team, and it was quite nice playing the Champions League, Serie B. Uh, I hope it never happen again, guys. But seeing all the supporters happy to play versus Juve uh, was nice, and also players like Marchisio, Giovinco, Paro, they Chiellini. He's played as a central defender. All those players, they were. It's thanks to Serie B that they are at Juve today. Yeah? So where I was scared was in 3 years later, in 2009, 2010. Those were the years. Uh, I know that he found a more beautiful wife, younger wife. But um, well, yeah, in 2009, 2010, when we had Del Neri, Ranieri, who else did we had as a trainer? Strange. Uh, is it possible to get a signature from you, guys? I'm not a star. Huh? I'm just a fan of Juve that speaks on the channel. That's it. Uh, I know, it's like I can tell you because we are in the G Just Pizza. I don't know if you know, guys, but in the G Just Pizza, for the people that are still here, we speak about everything. But in the G Just Pizza, that's what I wanted to show you. I will explain you also a story, a nice story. Uh, but there is a guy. He's in the school of my son, and by the way, if he's watching, I hope not. I hope he's sleeping. But he wants also a signature for me. So when I go to take my son at school, I always say, does the one, but he's a bit shy. But he wants a signature for me because he loves Ronaldo, Juventus. So, but I don't understand it, guys. I'm just Gigi's Pizza, guys. Uh, so a signature for me, I don't know. What will you do with my signature? But if you really want to, we will arrange ourselves. Cafe Bona. Contact me on I don't know, Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. You can find them here. It's quite easy. Uh, and let's talk about it. How many countries do I have visited? A lot, because I'm retail manager for Europe, so that's my job. I'm traveling across Europe for the stores, but I did some. I did some. Uh, if we speak not Europe, I did Canada, USA. I did Tunisia because it's Africa. That's outside of Europe. Then in Europe, I did a lot of countries: Spain, Italy, France, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Belgium, Netherlands, uh, Czech Republic. Uh, I did a lot. I did a lot in Europe, because it's my job. I have to travel. I have to do so. I did a lot. Um, what do you think of the Juventus shirt 2021? Uh, I like. Uh, Lars, it's possible to get a pizza from you. You can, Lars, but then it will be cold when it will arrive. Uh, Robert, he wants a pizza now. But what do you think about the shirt? I like the shirt, especially because we come from a horrible shirt. 1920 was horrible, so I like the shirt. I just don't like the fact that we don't really see the Juventus logo. And the blue one is beautiful. Looks like in reality it's even more beautiful. So I need to buy it, but I was still confused about the players I wanted to buy. And the third one is that ugly that I will buy it, and I will buy it, and probably I will buy with another ugly player. It's Kulusevski, because Kulusevski with the number 44, uh, with the orange shirt, amazing. That's the perfect combo. Uh, Beppe, from what age did you supporting? I started. Look, I started supporting Juve when I was 8, 9. Yeah, 8, 9. I have a story also about that, but that's a long story. And then I see that they are missing the old logo. That's the new one. That's the new logo. And then you have on the other side, if you flip it, you have the old logo. Uh, but it is what it is, guys. Huh? And I want to say thank you to people from the Juventus club in Melbourne. You see, it's called the Gigi Buffon Juventus Melbourne Club. Really love it. You see, Club Melbourne. Because Ricardo, he has sent me that one, so I'm super happy with that gift. Absolutely, yes. I need to put the charger in my computer. 1 second, guys. Otherwise, my computer will die. Here we are. Here we go. Uh, What was your reaction when we won the first Scudetto after relegation in 2006, guys? You cannot imagine. You cannot imagine uh, that Scudetto in terms of uh, emotions. Great, but I was really sad that day also. You know why? Because um, I had the tickets to go to the game, to that game, Juventus Atalanta celebration of. So we said we were already winner the game before versus Cagliari, but then we celebrated on the game versus the last game of the season, Juventus Atalanta, and I had the tickets. It was with an organized association with the bus to go there the last game of Del Piero. And the day before I left Belgium, um, they canceled. They called us and they said that it was canceled. So we couldn't go there. And that's one of my biggest regrets ever. I couldn't celebrate the first Scudetto in the stadium with them, saying goodbye to Alessandro Del Piero, my idol, live. So I had to watch it on television, where I was super happy because we won the Scudetto after so many years, and we were back, and we never lost that season. And on the other hand, I was also sad because I could have been there. When you see the images of the players, of the supporters crying for Del Piero, then you said, it's pity. It's a pity. I recently ate a Giuseppe pizza. It already exists on the market. I will send you a picture. I was really thinking at you. Oh, Dan, my God. I believe Giuseppe pizza. It's in every country of the world you can find Giuseppe pizza, because pizza is everywhere and Giuseppe's they are everywhere also. So the combination makes sense. Uh, I miss Delle Alpi, but actually the Delle Alpi is still there, huh? Because we built the Juventus Stadium on the Delle Alpi. For sure, the new stadium is more beautiful. Uh, it's less cold. It's better, um, but the atmosphere is not the same. Ciao, Gifinazzo. Ciao. Um, it's not the same. It's not the same anymore because a lot of extra politic problems and so on with the club. But when I went there, guys, when I went uh, to the Juventus Stadium in 2011, in 11, for example, the atmosphere was amazing. Before the game, after the game, while the game, it was a party. It was a celebration. Not, it was crazy. One of the most beautiful experience ever, ever, ever. Um, you should do a video where the fans can tell how they became Juve fans. Well, I try now with the prediction video. It's not enough, but I try when I have people to do it, but it's difficult, Lorenzo, huh? It's difficult, with a full-time job and everything. It's sometimes it's difficult. um yes, a red card, not fair, poor referee. Discussed about that. For me, it's Chiesa's mistake. It can happen. I didn't do it on purpose for sure, but he left his foot. uh, I remember a track on the roof. I know fans didn't like it, especially traveling. I felt in love with Zlatan before Juventus, but ended up being a lifetime Juve. I had the same comment now from some Ronaldo fans that started to come to Juve because of Ronaldo, and then now they say, we love we love Juventus now more than Ronaldo. We will remain Juventus fan. Um, did I ever been to Dortmund? Natürlich, Kaffeebohnen. Natürlich, ich bin in Dortmund. I traveled to Dortmund. You know why? And that's a funny thing. You know, when I traveled to Dortmund in 2006 when it was the semifinal Germany versus Italy in 2006. And Dortmund is not that far from where I live, because I live in Belgium. So it's like 2 hours 30 driving, or 3 hours. And They called me. I was at work, and my friends, and they said, "Look, we will go there. We'll try to find tickets to see the semifinal." And I said, "Okay, it's fine." And I asked if I could leave my work before. They said, "It's fine. Okay, go." I go there. We went with a car. We were with five. We drove to Dortmund. Uh, World Cup, guys. Huh? Semi-final, Germany versus Italy. We were five Italians in a car with the Italian shirt, the shirt of Italy, the blue. And we came uh, in Germany, in Dortmund. A lot of people, all German, with the shirt of Germany, the white one. And we were five Italians, trying to find for some tickets. Impossible, because we were at five. Some were selling like fake tickets, but really expensive, over the €1,000. So we said no, it's impossible. And when we realized, or some people said like, okay, we have three, but when you are with five people as friends, you remain with five. You cannot take like three tickets and two remains outside. All or everything or nobody. And then we said, okay, guys, we will try to find the spot where we will see the game, because it's too late. We cannot enter the stadium. And actually, to be honest, uh, we found the space under the stadium, because there was an amazing big parking spot. But actually, the size of the stadium, it was actually in the basement of the stadium. So people that had no ticket, they could go under the stadium in the basement. So actually, the players were above us, and we were there with, I don't know how many, probably 25,000, 30,000, 40,000 or more Germans. And we were like a small group of five Italians. And when there was the national anthem of Italy, uh, we were like singing Ciao Stavros. We were like singing, but really quiet, because all the German, they were looking at us. And the first goal from Fabio Grosso, I started screaming, and my friend, he said like, "Shh, shut up, because they will kill us." Uh, and and I said shut up, and I didn't talk anymore. And then after a few minutes, when Del Piero scored, crazy. I couldn't shut up. I was screaming so hard. My friend, he took me away. We left, because it was the end of the game. So we left that stadium, and everyone was looking. But I have to say, we had zero problems. Everyone was super friendly. I believe they were too sad to think about us, but it was really nice. That was it, guys. I said it like 30 minutes ago. I will really say it now again. Uh, thank you to everyone. It was really a nice time. And hopefully, Tuesday, hopefully we win, because that's an important game. Ciao, Forza, Forza Juve.